There we go. Can we hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Coming on in there, HD and all that good stuff. Woo! That was not good. Anyway, welcome to the show. It is a little bit late in the day, but I thought, you know what? It's double match day, folks. Double match day. We're going to take a look back at the weekend, only briefly. We're not going to talk about the Luton game whatsoever. We're going to hiccup over that bad boy. So yes, maybe we'll do the old sackcloth. Someone did mention that in the chat, in the comments section. But anyway, let's go and take a look at the action, boys and girls, right here. Match day number 9. This is the criteria if you did participate in the predictions down below. If you get 0 to 3, you're in the red face gang. 4 to 6, you're in the straight face club, and 7 to plus, you're in the thumbs up gang. Yes, a couple of you boys are celebrating for being top of the league. Anyway, so this is the fixtures that took place last weekend. We'll take a look at the games that are going to be taking place this Tuesday and Wednesday in the old championship. So Fulham took on Wigan. Then Freakazoid ticks down the bottom of the table, towards the bottom anyway. 2-0 final score. Got that one bang on the nose, boys. I tell you what, an absolutely shit round of predictions for me. I think I got 3, so not good. Stoke, they lost again to Forest, who are Rovers' next opposition in the championship. 3-2 final score. I thought they had it. I thought Stoke were going to nick it. 2-1 final score, Stoke. QPR as well into the early game on Saturday, 2-0, sorry, final score. West Brom picking up the 3 points. A couple of you boys in the chat are West Brom fans. The next game, we'll just skip over that bad boy. Then it was Charlton, 1-0 winners over Leeds. A surprise there. Leeds, the wheels are coming off of you once again. So, yeah, a bit of an upset there in most people's eyes. Charlton picking up the win. I actually saw this as a 2-1 win as well. Am I going to buy Zach Clough? I might buy Zach Clough. I've got to see what kind of funds are like. We'll have to see, and then I have to wait to the January transfer window. Next up, we have Derby against Birmingham. What a week it was for Derby with all the controversy off the field. 3-2 victory. Actually saw this as a 2-0 win as well. Huddersfield and Millwall duked out to a 1-1 draw. Actually saw this as another victory for the strugglers, but no, 2-1 final score for me. Got that one wrong as well. Hull City took on Cardiff City, 2-2 final score. I saw this as a 2-0 win as well. Moving on to the Gary Monk derby, 4-1 final score. Sheffield Wednesday taking on all 3 points over at the Riverside. Actually saw this going in favour of Middlesbrough, so got that one wrong as well. 6-goal thriller down at Deepdale, 3 apiece. Actually saw this as a win for North End, but got that one wrong as well. Swansea City 1, Reading 1, 3-1 for me. And the Sunday game, which is why we are here, it ended up 3-1 in favour of Brentford. As you can see, not the greatest round of predictions. Pretty shit. I am actually in the Red Face Gang. Who's joining me in the Red Face Gang? Let's take a look at it now. So Jordan Monaghan, he came in with a decent one, steady enough. Obviously, a lot of you guys were on the brink. You're on the 3-4 like me. But the majority of you got over the line because you went for Brentford and not Barnsley. Charlie Price, Straight Face Club. Billy Spencer as well, did okay. Nightmare Seeker did all right for himself. Theo Cobb, not too shabby. Adam Celtic, also with the Straight Face Gang. Lewis Stubbs, Charlton fan in the house. Is he in the house? He might be in the house. I don't know, Straight Face Club. Noco Drinker, he's with me. He's in the shit gang today. Russell Frost, not too shabby. And we are QPR. He did okay for himself. But now, boys and girls, in fact, give me a minute while I just post these bad boys on the Facebook, just to let them know that we're here, just in case they wanted to come and say hello. If not, it doesn't matter. We got the good boys. The good boys are in the house. So get your predictions for match day number 10 coming at you right here, right now. So this is the current state of flux in the championship. West Brom, that is correct, are top of the pops with 19 points, ahead of Swansea. Forest are next, but they're going to lose this week. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Leeds are in 4th, North End 5th, and Charlton are in 6th right now, but it is very, very tight. As you can see, what is it? The playoffs, 4 points separate 6th all the way down to 13th at the moment. Stoke, Huddersfield and Barnsley are going down. If the season was to end today, they'll be going down into League One. So these are the games that take place in match day number 10. While I give everybody sort of the rundown here, make sure you get your predictions in the chat. We'll take a little look at what you guys have to think will happen this match day, which is Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to be back again for another round of predictions on Thursday. And I'll tell you more about what's on the channel over the next few days as well, because there's a lot going on this week. So let's get going then. Let's take a little look, folks. Get them in the predictions. It is the game of the weekend, or the week. It is Rovers against Forest. I might be able to squeeze in a live watch along for this on Tuesday. Not too sure yet. Not too sure. I've got to sort some stuff out. But anyway, Rovers against Forest. The record between these two sides, 34 victories. No, it's not. It's 53 victories for Rovers, 34 for Forest, 32 draws along the way. What is the recent record over at Ewood Park, though? It's very favourable. These two sides have it's been favourable for Rovers over the past 6 encounters. I don't think we've lost the past 6. You've got to go all the way back to 2013 for Forest's last victory at Ewood Park. It was a 1-0 win. So Rovers are pretty decent. But to be honest with you, the game smells like a draw here. So what have you guys got in the house? Let's get them, have a look at them. Nottingham Forest third. Well, we'll see. Lewis Asher's going 3-1 for Forest. Kazar's going with a 6-0 win for Rovers. Nice one to see in. Mickey A&A's going with a 2-2 draw. In favour of Rovers, of course. Charles WBA is going with a 3-2 win for Forest. Unlucky. James Serrera's 3-0 for Forest as well. Trent's 88. Forest here would take a point. Always rubbish at Rovers. Just confirmed what I said. He's going with a 1-1 draw as well. So anyone else got your predictions in the house while we have a little look at it? Shall we? Infinity Pilots gone with a 2-2 draw. And We Are QPR's also gone with a draw. Hawks Gaming's gone with a 3-1 win for Forest. Unfortunately, all you guys are wrong. It's all wrong. All wrong. OK's gone with a 2-2 draw. The Football Nerd's gone with a draw as well. A lot of draws in there. And a lot of you guys favouring Forest. But for me, I have to back my boys this time out. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. I did back them against Luton and we lost. Yeah, we need to bounce back, and we need to bounce back fast. We're looking to hopefully get a couple of wins this week. I know we've got QPR on the horizon as well. 2 tricky games to start the month of October. But we'll talk more about that in a match preview. Make sure you check it out if you're a Forest fan as well. It'll be on the channel late, probably tomorrow morning. Moving forward, in fact, let's take a look at what the bookies think about this one. 5-4 for Rovers, 11-5 for Forest, 12-5 the draw. I think we kind of nick it from the bookies' point of view. Next up, we have Hull City against Sheffield Wednesday. That match is taking place also on Tuesday. The recent record between these two sides, 13 victories for Hull, 21 for Sheffield Wednesday, 20 draws along the way. Get your predictions in, boys and girls. The record between these two sides over at the KCOM, the recent 6 games, 2 victories for Hull, 2 victories for Sheffield Wednesday, and 2 draws. The last victory for Sheffield Wednesday was back in 2018. But Gary Monk has got them working nicely at the moment. Got them like a well-oiled machine. The bookmakers see this one as a 7-4 victory for Hull, 6-4 for Sheffield Wednesday, 5-2 the draw. So Sheffield Wednesday are favourites coming into this one. What do you guys think on the chat? We have a 3-2 victory, goals galore for Hawks Gaming. He's gone for Sheffield Wednesday. Mickey N is going with a 2-1 win for the Owls as well. Charles has gone for a 3-1 win for West Brom as well. What else we got here? OK's gone with a 3-0 win for Sheff Wed. Lewis Asher's gone with a 2-0 win for Sheffield Wednesday as well. Looks like everybody's siding with Sheffield Wednesday despite them being the away team. 1-0 win for We Are QPR. Kazar's gone with a 3-1 win for Wednesday. Ethan's gone 3-2 victory for Hull. And the Football Nerd's gone with Wednesday on this one. James Terrera's gone Wednesday. And Infinity Pilot's also gone with Wednesday. 2-1 and 3-2 respectively. For me, what have I gone for this one? I think I've given it to Hull on this one. I have 2-0 win. They are struggling. In fact, let's give you a little bit of a synopsis on this bad boy. Can I show you? I've got the league table. I don't think I have the league table in front of me, but I think Hull are struggling at the moment. Let's take a quick gander while I stall it. So, obviously Sheffield Wednesday looking good, 7th in the table at the moment. Hull are 16th, so they are struggling. A couple of last ones in there. NDB says 1-0 win for Hull. And next up, we do have the Baggies. Charles straight in there. He ain't mucking about. It is West Brom against Leeds at Ellen Road. Well, it's probably the game of the round, except for the Rovers game. But this is quite fruity. Both of these sides looking good at the moment. West Brom top of the pops. Leeds are in 4th. The recent record for Leeds, just 1 win in 4 games at the moment. The bookmakers see this going in favour of Leeds. 11-8 favourites at home. 15-4 for West Brom. 14-5 the draw. The recent record between these two sides. 35 victories for, not the recent record, 35 victories for Leeds. 33 for West Brom. 18 draws along the way. Now the recent record over at Ellen Road. Past 3 encounters going all the way back to 2003. It's a 1 win apiece. West Brom's last victory and the only victory was back in 2007. And I think it was in the Championship, I would say. What we got in the house? Well, Charles gone with a 3-0 win for the Baggies. Mickey N is going with a 3-1 win for the Baggies as well. He's going unbeaten, continue the unbeaten run. Did you not see us against Borough? Are you saying us as in Rovers? I thought we did. We were decent against Rovers, or I'm not too sure. What else we got? Ethan's gone with a 3-1 victory for West Brom as well. OK's gone with a 2-2 draw. QPR's gone in favour of Leeds. Lewis Asher's gone in favour of Leeds. Hawks Gaming's gone 2-0 for the Baggies. Lewis Asher's gone with a 1-1 draw. 2-2 for Kazar. Infinity Pilot's gone with a 1-0 win for West Brom. And the Football Nerd also cannot separate the two sides. He's gone with a draw as well. Any last minutes? NDB's gone with a 6-goal thriller. That would be an absolute perler. I've gone for the 5-goal thriller. 3-2 in the end for Leeds, boys and girls. So that would upset the odds. And again, probably put a little bit of a halt to West Brom's charge at the top of the table. Next up, we have Middlesbrough against Preston North End. Middlesbrough looking absolute dog shit, up for grabs at the moment. Up against Preston North End, who look pretty solid. The table suggests a little bit of a struggle at the minute for Borough. They are down in 19th. Just one win in at least 5 games. North End on the flip side looking solid, unbeaten in at least 5 games. The bookies also probably go with this as well. 15-8 for North End away from home. 8-5 for Borough at the Riverside. 11-5 the draw. The record over the years: 45 victories for Borough, 30 for Preston, 24 draws along the way. The recent record over at the Riverside is not great for North End, but they did beat them last time out, and that was just in March. There was a 2-1 victory for Preston as well, but before that was 4 games unbeaten for Borough. What we got in the house, Mickey Enna is going to go with a 2-0 win for North End. OK's gone with a 2-0 win for Preston as well. 0-0 draw for QPR. Lewis Asher's gone with a 2-0 win for the Nobbers. James Terrera's gone with a 3-2 victory for Preston. I did go for Leeds, I'm sorry. Do I live in England? I do not live in England anymore. Not anymore, folks. The Football Nerd's gone with a 3-1 win for North End. Charles gone with a 2-0 win for Preston as well. NDB's gone with a Borough victory, 3-1. Hawks Gaming with a 3-1 victory as well. Ethan's gone with a 2-2 draw. So anyone else? Any more other predictions in the house while we've got you? While I've got you? No, I'm going to go with it anyway. Let's go. I'm going with a 2-1 win for Borough. Upset the apple cart. Maybe just turn the Titanic that is Middlesbrough around. Infinity Pilot's gone with a 3-1 victory for North End as well. Next up, we have Wigan. Them flaming ticks down the bottom of the foot of the, or towards the foot of the table. Up against Birmingham. Two sides that are on a bit of a slump at the moment. Wigan, 1 win out of 5 at least. Birmingham, 2 defeats on the spin. The bookmakers see this one. 7-5 victory for Wigan, 21-10 for Birmingham away from home, 9-4 the draw. The recent record over at the DW is 2 apiece, 2 wins for Wigan, 2 for Birmingham, and 2 draws along the way. Birmingham do come into this winning the last time out that they rocked each other up in the Championship. I'll answer your question in a minute, K41. So, yeah, recent record goes pretty much in favour of Birmingham. They're unbeaten in 2 last time out. What have we got in the house? Charles going with a 1-1 draw. Hawks Gaming with a 3-2 victory for the Brom. OK's going with a 1-1 draw as well. QPR's going with a 2-1 win for the Wigan. They are playing at home, so that's probably where they're going to get most of their points. Lewis Asher's going for the Brummies as well, 2-0, as is Ethan. James Terrell's going with a 2-1 win for Birmingham. NDB's going with a 2-1 win for the Brummies as well. Did I give you the odds? 7-5 for Birmingham, 21-10 for Birmingham. 7-5 for Wigan, 21-10 for Birmingham, 9-4 the draw. So, yeah, for me, I'm going to go with a cheeky 1-1 draw. I cannot really separate the two sides. I think Birmingham have got some talent in there. They just don't know what kind of team they are at the moment. Wigan, on the flip side, at home, are more stubborn than they are away. And they won't lose this. They'll either win it or they'll lose it. I think it's win it or draw it. So, yeah. Next up, we have Reading up against Fulham. This is also taking place on Tuesday. What else? Where are they in the table? Reading are 20th at the moment. They're not looking good. 4 games without a win. Fulham on the flip side have dropped. They're down to 10th at the moment. Just 2 points separate the mighty blue and white above them. But Fulham are unbeaten in 4. 3 draws in that mix. My name's Louis, not Lewis. I apologise for any mispronunciation. Anyway, let's take a look at the recent record between these two sides over at the Matchday. Well, this is familiar and positive reading for any Reading fans out there. Fulham haven't beaten them in the last 6 occasions, going all the way back to 2014. The last couple of results between these two sides have been draws when played at the Matchday, 0-0 and a 1-1. So it's likelihood that it's going to be another bore snore draw. The bookmakers see this one probably along those lines. 12-5 for Reading, the odds. 23-20 for Fulham. 5-2 the draw. What do we have in the house? We have Char with a 2-1 win victory for Reading over Fulham. Lewis Asher's gone with a 1-0 win for Reading as well. OK's gone with a 2-1 win for Fulham. We are QPR's gone with a 1-1 draw. GTG, not too sure what that means. I'm a bit slow to my slang. Ethan's gone with a 2-1 win for Reading as well. Elliot's gone with just a Reading will win, straight up. No score prediction. Anthony Pilot's gone with a 3-0 win as well for the Cottagers. NDB's gone big, 4-0 win for Fulham. Mickey N has gone with a 2-1 win as well. Netherlands, yes, Netherlands. Yes. Also, I fancy Blues to beat Wigan. The Football Nerds gone with a 0-0 draw. I was going to answer someone's question. We live smack dab in the middle of central Pennsylvania, out in the east coast of US of A. For me, I'm actually going to go with a 2-1 win for Fulham. It will break the hoodoo, going 6 games without a win. Got to go. I'm sorry, buddies. Sorry, buddy. Whoever has to leave, just thank you for stopping by, and catch the rest of the stream when you get a moment. And then also I want to make sure that you guys participate in the chat. Make sure you get your predictions in the bottom so I can feature you next time in the show at the top of the block. So we got Fulham. The last game that takes place over on the Tuesday will be Stoke against Huddersfield. Big 6-pointer. Big game for both of these sides to get up and running. To finally get their championship season off to a flyer. So make sure you get your predictions in the comment section. They've only played each other 3 times, going back all the way back to 2001, all pretty much in favour of Stoke. It's back-to-back victories for Stoke, 2-0 as well over Huddersfield when played at the Bet365. All the way back to 2001 was a 1-1 draw when these two sides were in League One. So yes, well played, James Paul. Luton did a number on us on the weekend. So the bookmakers see this 11-10 for Stoke, 10-3 for Huddersfield, 12-5 the draw. Obviously, they both come into this struggling, both bottom. You know what I mean? 2 points on the board. Huddersfield have probably had the better result this weekend with a draw. Stoke, though, game back. They had a draw as well. So it's not looking good. Both of them need a result. So what have we got in the house? We have OK straight on the blocks. He's gone with a 3-1 win for Huddersfield. Charles gone with a 3-3 draw here. Elliot wants to let everybody know Leeds are going up. We are QPR's gone with a Stoke victory as well. Ethan's gone with a 6-goal thriller, 3 apiece. Mickey Ennis gone with a 2-1 win for Stoke, or 2-2. I agree, none of them deserve a win, and they both deserve to go down. Yeah, let's put it that way. Football Nerds going with a 1-1 draw. J1W is going with a 2-1 win for Stoke. Elliot Gaming is going with a 2-1 win for Huddersfield. Neil Jackson, imagine losing 2-1 to Luton. Who's that? Yeah, I know. It happens. We'll bounce back. NDB with a 2-0 win for Stoke as well. Anthony Pile's gone with a 6-goal thriller, 3-3. Hawks Gaming has gone with a 5-goal thriller, 3-2 victory for Huddersfield. And Alexander's gone with a 1-0 win for Stoke. And there's a 1-1 draw with VFR. He's gone with all square for me. Leeds are shit. We'll allow that bad boy. I've actually gone with a 2-1 victory for Stoke to nick it. To take all 3 points, and that could potentially put them out of the they will still be in the drop zone, so no matter what happens on this Tuesday, they'll all still be in the relegation zone no matter what happens. So moving on to Wednesday's matches, we have Barnsley up against Derby. Bit of a crunch clash, this one, I suspect. Barnsley struggling at the moment into 22nd spot. 3 defeats on the spin. Derby on the upturn, unbeaten in 3 games at the moment. I had at the start of the season Derby to do very well, maybe even get promoted, but right now they look absolutely dog shit, and especially with the shit going on last week with the drunken driving and the injuries and all this kind of stuff. I think the wheels have come off their season. The recent record between these two sides in the Championship goes in favour of Barnsley, if we're honest with you. They've played the last 6 times over at Oakwell. 3 victories for Barnsley, 2 victories for Derby, and 1 draw along the way. However, the last time that these two sides met was a 3-0 victory for Derby. That was back in 2017. On the goal scorers that day, Tom Lawrence, I don't think he'll be playing. Vidra and Wyman were on the score sheet back in the day. We have a couple of predictions in the house. Hawks Gaming, were you first? Yes, you were. 4-1 victory for Derby. VFR's gone with a 2-1 win for Derby as well. OK's gone with a 2-0 win for the Rams. Lewis Asher's gone with a 2-0 victory for Derby. Yeah, less said about that, the better. We are QPR's gone 3-1 win for Derby as well. 1-0 win by Charles for Barnsley. I think you'll finish mid-table. 2-0 win for Derby. J1W has gone with Barnsley with a 2-0 victory. The Football Nerd's gone 2-0 as well for Derby. Hawks Gaming's gone with a 2-2 draw. The wheels have come off the car, and the season Neil Jackson's back in the gang. Let's show him what a mongoloid he is. Ethan's here with a 2-1 win for Barnsley. And Infinite Pilot's gone with a 2-1 win for Derby. And Richard Keogh should have walked home. He did. What a plonker. What a plonker. Did I give you the odds on this one? I probably didn't. The odds are 8-5 for Barnsley, 13-8 for Derby, 5-2 the draw. You guys got your predictions? It's a bit lopsided, pretty much in favour of Derby, and I think I'm going the same way. No, I'm not. I'm going with a 1-1 draw, folks. Kind of separate the two sides. Potentially a win for Derby. We could see them up to 14 points, which could go as high as 11th. Could leapfrog Rovers at this stage. Moving on to Brentford against Bristol, the Battle of the Bees. That's right, this game also taking place on Wednesday. The recent record between these two sides over at the wherever Brentford play, it skips me at the moment. It's 2 wins for Brentford, 2 wins for Bristol, and 2 draws along the way. The last time that these two sides did meet was a 1-0 win for Bristol City, and that was back this time last year, roughly. It was like 20th of October. Yes, well done, Mickey Enna. You could do my policing and clean the shit out this chat. The bookies go with on this one on what we got. Brentford, Bristol, 6-5 for Brentford, so they are favourites at home. 3-1 for Bristol City, who are looking good at the moment. 29-10 for the draw. Bristol City are in 8th at the table at the moment, unbeaten in at least 5 games. Brentford on the flip side, just 1 defeat at 4 as well. James Ball's gone with a 2-1 win for Bristol City. 2-2 draw for VFR. 3-1 victory for Hawks Gaming as well. Well, hello, welcome to the gang, LG and Cal. See, make sure you get predictions in later. I know what you mean. 2-2 draw for OK. 4-0 victory for QPR for Bristol. Mickey Enna's gone with a 2-1 win for Brentford. Lewis Asher's gone for Bristol City as well. Elliot Gamer's gone with a 0-0 draw. Cannot separate the two sides. Luna's getting excited about this one. Bradford 2, Bristol 2. That's Ethan. NDB's gone with a 3-2 victory for Brentford as well. Infinite Pilot's gone with a 1-1 draw. Cannot separate the two sides. J1W has gone with a 4-goal thriller. 3-1, perhaps in favour of Bristol City. The football nerd's gone with a 4-goal thriller as well, 2 apiece. Charles gone with a 2-0 win for Bristol. Neil Jackson, your ground's massive. You tell him. You put him straight. You hit him where it hurts, his ground. And Ian Thomas is in there with a 2-0 win for Bristol City. So you guys are favouring Bristol City at the moment. I'm going to go with a cheeky 2-2 draw. I can't separate the two sides as well, especially with ex-Rover between the sticks. You never know what he's going to deliver. He could have a good day, he could have a shit day. You just don't know. Next up, Cardiff City up against our opponents on Saturday. That is QPR. We've got a QPR fan in the house. We've got Luna, who is going nutso and getting excited about this weekend's action. A quick look at the odds on this one. 5-4 for Cardiff. 11-5 the away win. That is for QPR. 12-5 the draw. The recent record between these two sides over in Cardiff is just the 1 victory for Cardiff, and that was last time these two sides met back in 2017 at thing. Previously, it was 2 victories for QPR and 3 draws along the way. So it's not great form for Cardiff, but they do come into this with a result. Watkins is on fire right now. What you guys got for me in the chat? Charles gone with a 3-2 victory for QPR. Hawks Game has gone with a 2-1 win for QPR. VRF has gone with a victory for QPR as well. OK's gone with a 1-0 win for Cardiff. We are QPR's going with his boys, of course. 3-1 victory. You got to back your boys. James Ball with a 2-2 draw. Lewis Ashers with a 3-2 victory over QPR's victory over Cardiff. The football nerds cannot separate two sides. Evo, he's going 0-0 on this bad boy. For me, what have I got? I've actually gone with Cardiff to nick it. Sorry, buddies. Any QPR fans, obviously, we definitely got one. 2-0 win for Cardiff. Infinity Pilot's gone with a 2-0 win as well. NDB's gone 4-2 victory for QPR. Big fan of Neil Warnock, so I'll go Cardiff. 3-1 victory, that's Ethan. And Elliot, FIFA Gaming's just gone with a 3. He's gone 3 on somebody. Someone's getting 3. Someone's getting 0. That's what he's got. Young Thompson with a 5-0 win for QPR. And J1W has gone with a 2-1 win for Cardiff. Love betting for the underdogs. Well, I don't know on this occasion. I'd say QPR are the underdogs, but Cardiff are struggling at the minute. They are where are they? 12th in the table. QPR 9th at the moment. They did lose last time out. Previously, they won 4 games on the spin. So absolutely tremendous form. But maybe they've hit a blip just at the right time, boys. I hope so. Next up, we have Charlton against Swansea. We have a couple of Charlton fans in the house. Charlton come into this, obviously looking good after the victory against Leeds. That was their first win after 2 defeats on the spin. Swansea City are in second at the moment. 2 draws. They actually haven't won a game in 3, but they sit pretty in second at the moment. The recent record between these two sides, I've only got the one result, and that goes all the way back to 2008. That's a 2-0 win for Charlton at the Valley. So Charlton would fancy their chances mentally with that in their heads. The bookmakers, though, on the flip side, they'll go with a 21-10 victory for Charlton, 5-4 for Swansea. Looks like they're favourites. 5-2 the draw. What do we have in the house? Elliot Gaming, were you first with me with a 2-1 win? No, we don't. We've got a couple of other ones before you. We've got a 1-1 draw, VRF. Or VFR's gone with a 1-1 draw. Lewis Asher has gone with a 2-1 win for Swansea. Elliot's Gaming's gone with a 2-1 win for Charlton. Charles gone with a 2-0 win for the Swans as well. Ryan Thomas 3-1 win for Swansea. Alex Litton's gone with a 2-1 win for Charlton. Mickey N.A. with a 1-1 draw. Same deal for VFR. Did you just change your mind? No, you didn't. VFR. I've lost yous. Where are yous? Blackburn 3, Forest no, the other way around, sorry. Okay, it's gone with a 1-0 win for Swansea as well. James Balls 2-1 win for Swansea. NDB's gone with a 2-0 win for Swansea as well. We are QPR with a 1-0 win. Ethan's gone with a 2-1 win for Charlton. Infinity Pilot with a 1-0 win for Charlton as well. 1-0 win Charlton, that is the football nerd. J1W has gone with a 1-0 win for Swansea. And Hawks Gaming's gone with a 4-2 win for Swansea. You boys have got all your predictions in there just about. We're going to wrap it up with the last one in a minute. For me, I've gone with Charlton to nick it. That's right, 2-1. Their form will continue, and they will up there. That would potentially have them leapfrog Swansea, or go from 17 points to 20 points, potentially go top of the league, depending on what else was going on in the Championship. I'm going to wrap it up here, boys, with Luton against Millwall. Bit of a all London affair, Greater London affair, you could say, on this bad boy. The recent record, or the record over the years between these two sides. 22 victories for Luton, 33 for Millwall, 25 along a draw. The recent record down at Kenilworth Road, going all the way back to 2000, this record. 4 wins for Millwall, 1 for Luton, and 1 draw along the way. The last time that Luton beat Millwall at Kenilworth Road was going all the way back to 2005. It was a 2-1 win as well. What have we got in the house? Well, we have a couple of predictions. Neil Jackson's just been an absolute pleasure today. Charles going with a 3-1 win for Millwall. J1W has gone with a 1-1 draw as well. Mickey N.A.'s gone with a 2-1 win for Luton. Infinity Pire's gone with a 2-1 win for Luton as well. Luton brings a couple of hundred away. It's pathetic. But they're at home. This time. They might make it daily double for them this week. Luton 1-1 draw. VFR's gone with a 1-1 draw as well. James Ball's going and just giving it some for Luton. Lewis Asher's gone with a 1-0 win for Millwall. The football nerd cannot separate the two sides. 1-1 draw. Same deal for Hawks Gaming. He's gone 2-2. We are QPR's gone with a 2-1 win for Millwall. Elliot Gaming's gone 7-goal thriller. 4-3 for Millwall. I'm going to go with the boys that beat Rovers this weekend. I'm going to give a 1-0 win. Collins to score. And that could get them projectiled up to towards the middle of the table. A victory for Millwall could put them onto 13 points. Could go as high as 11th. Potentially leapfrogging Rovers, depending on the goal difference. A couple of last-minute ones in here. Ethan with a 3-1 win for Luton. NDB's gone with a 3-2 victory for Millwall. And Joshua Davis has gone with a 2-1 win for Luton, boys and girls. And that is going to wrap up my predictions. Just my predictions. If you've got any quick questions you want to ask me, fire away. Please fire away. Oh my! Look at this chap here. My goodness, he is a barrel of laughs. He is a barrel. Any other questions while I go through the admin and take care of just to let you know what's going on the channel over the next few days, because there's a lot of stuff. But let's in fact, before we get into the admin, I'm going to take a look what the table will look like. This is what the table would look like should all my predictions come through. Wish they won't, because I've been absolutely terrible so far. So if this was to come true, Leeds and Charlton will be double bubble, 20 points on the board. West Brom will be in the playoffs. Fulham, Swansea and Nottingham Forest will be in the top 6. Down the bottom will be Huddersfield, Stoke and Barnsley going down to League One. As for them six-fingered inbred folks, they're going to get relegated from the Premier League, and they will still have 6 fingers on each hand. That is correct. Okay, bit of admin, folks. Again, for those in the chat, make sure you get your predictions in the old comment section down below as well, so we can feature them next time out. So I'll get to your questions in just a minute, just a few bits and pieces. I've got a little bit of sneaky news. So obviously this is a double match week and we are doing predictions earlier, usually on a Monday. Today is Sunday. We'll be back again on Thursday for the next round of predictions for match day number 11. That is Rovers against QPR down at their place. Also, we're going to have our Premier League predictions on Tuesday, so come in and watch them Dingles get thumped by somebody, whoever it is. And then I don't think we have Champions League this Thursday, so that's not happening. But we'll be back back. Next live show will be Tuesday. Just letting you know about the FIFA. That is going on. I think we're to episode 6 now, 7, something like that, with the career mode. That is on here on YouTube, daily episode. Now, what is brand new and going to be happening on Twitch is this, boys and girls. Some late night FIFA. That's right. Happening on Twitch Monday and Wednesday with Blackburn Rovers, career mode. We're going to start doing this, at least this week, just for just a little bit of a feeler, because I'm enjoying the FIFA a little bit. So we're going to be doing that on Twitch. So come around late night. And when I'm talking late night, I'm talking late night. If you guys are in Britain, it's going to be late, like 3 a.m. So, woo! If you're stuck, you're bored, can't sleep, whack me on. I'll be there, losing. And then also, it's just about the watch-alongs over on Twitch as well. We've had a good barrel of laughs, except for the last one. That was absolutely dog shit. But hopefully back Tuesday for the watch-along for the Forest game. Not too sure if we're going to manage it or not. We'll see. But definitely back for Saturday against QPR. So let's have a look at your questions here, folks. There's a few of them in here. What have we got? Can you show? No, not. That's just a shit question right there. If we scrap me, block it. I'll sort them out. Opinions on Wednesday fans. I have no hatred towards any fans. Even the Mongoloids. I don't mind them. You know, just they keep it within themselves anyway. They keep it within the family, if you know what I mean. They like to sleep around with their whatevers. Anyway, what else have we got? Why do you think Blackburn will win? I just think we need a result. We're going to bounce back against one of the stronger teams, Forest. We've crumbled a little bit to Luton. We need to bounce back and show our response. It's at Ewood Park. Fortunately, I think if it was at the City Ground, I think we'll get thumped. What's the standing now? What is the standing now in the Championship? Currently, the standing is, because of today's games, at the top it is West Brom number 1, Swansea 2, Forest 3, Leeds 4, Preston 5th, Charlton are in 6th. Down the bottom it's Stoke, Huddersfield and Barnsley going down as it stands. My favourite ever players, Shearer was phenomenal back in the day. Matt Jansen was crazy good, but just career tragically cut short. And currently Bradley Dack's doing bits, and I think he's absolutely top banana. Ethan, I'm a West Ham fan. Do you think we can keep... Yes, I think West Ham look good right now. Top 6 is on the cards. I think top 4 is wide open a little bit as well. I don't think West Ham will get in there. I think Leicester are going to get in top 4 as it stands. I think they look too good. Do you think you will live till 2030? Wow, that's a flipping hard question. It's quite a nasty thinking question. I bloody hope so. I think so. I think I'll hang in there. Everton, mate, we will batter them. How good have West Brom been this season? And who is your standout team so far? West Brom have been good. They've surprised me. Obviously, they are top of the pops, and they're unbeaten. I think Swansea have caught me off guard. I didn't think they'd be that good. I thought they would be dog shit, but they're pretty good as well. So they have surprised. Has the glitch on career mode been fixed? I don't know. I've not really. I know there's a lot of errors in there. I've watched this guy's video today, and a lot of errors. I've not played it that much. What I've played is what's been on the YouTube. I've not played more than that. So for me, it's not been that bad. For the hardcore players out there, I'm sure it's been pretty rough. Will I stream it on YouTube? I don't know. No, it will just be on Twitch. It's just a Twitch thing. I need to spend a bit more time on there. Who you think's better, Dayengar or Harvey Barnes? Harvey Barnes, I think. Who is the biggest team in the Championship in your opinion? Leeds are they've been unlucky. They've been unlucky, and we all don't like Leeds. But they've got a really world-class manager. They've got a team that's battling for each other. They've got the fan base. They've got everything. It's a Premier League team that deserves to be there in a way. But you know, yes. I think Forest will do good. I think they'll be in the mix, top 8, top 6. Who will be promoted first, QPR or Rovers? I think Rovers will nick it one day. I'm not saying this year, but I think QPR surprised me a little bit today or this season. Top best 3 fans in the league. Well, top 3 best 3 fans in the league. That's a difficult question. Thoughts on how good Gamps Pedersen was? He was an absolute pearler. One of the greatest left pegs in the Premier League you'll ever see. And that includes Ryan Giggs. I think Giggs was in a world of his own. I think Pedersen was phenomenal, especially for a team like Rovers. We just you know, unfortunately, it kind of ended for him a little sour with the bad takeover and all that kind of business. Best top 3 fans? I don't know. Difficult question. Where do you think Leeds will finish? I think Leeds will finish second. I think right now West Brom look good. Playoffs is anyone's guess at the moment. Who do you think will get top 2? I think Leeds and West Brom at the moment. Just the order could go either way. But the playoffs is wide open. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. That's quite a few questions. That's quite quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. Right, folks, next live show will be Tuesday. Hopefully, might get some late night FIFA Monday. But I do appreciate everybody popping up on this late night. Again, the time was a bit random. You know, we didn't know when we were going to go live, but I do appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, I'll see you again Thursday. It might be another late one. It might be an early one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But much appreciated. Much love. Get your predictions in the bottom so we can take a look at them. And then we'll take a look at them on Thursday. Until then, thanks again for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.